Supporters are praising new regulations, saying they allow retailers to adapt to a changing alcohol industry.
And staying safe while ice fishing. We've got some tips on how to protect yourself once the water starts to freeze over.
Plus, lighting up the night, a religious group is celebrating Hanukkah with a 10-foot menorah in La Crosse.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown.
One man is in police custody following a rollover crash in Trempealeau County. According to the county sheriff's office, deputies found a vehicle that rolled over around 11:45 Saturday night near Arcadia. There were several people outside the vehicle. One was injured but did not need to be taken to the hospital. Authorities say the driver, Fernando Gomez, had walked away from the scene of the crash. Gomez reportedly had 3 warrants out for his arrest. He was later found and arrested for those warrants and was also charged with OWI first offense causing injury and second offense of operating without a license. The crash remains under investigation.
Wisconsin's top GOP leader says he's done negotiating with the universities of Wisconsin over pay raises. This weekend, the UW Board of Regents rejected a deal that the UW system president cut with Assembly Speaker Robin Vos. The deal would have given the university employees a pay raise. It would also cut staff positions focused on diversity, equity, and inclusion, something the regents ultimately could not get behind. Today, Vos said he hopes the regents reconsider their votes, but he is not open to making any changes to the deal.
Supporters of Wisconsin's new liquor law says the changes it'll bring are a long time coming. A Tavern League of Wisconsin spokesman says the alcohol industry has changed a lot in the last decade and state law needed to modernize. Before this law, the answers to questions like can a winery serve beer would vary from town to town. So this law, he says, provides more clarity.
It's been an evolving industry, the craft industry, and a lot of these questions had not been asked before, and we weren't getting the same answer every time we were asking it. So it created a lot of confusion.
The law shifts existing positions within the Department of Revenue to focus solely on enforcing liquor laws. It also makes specific changes. A bartender can get one statewide operator's license instead of getting one for every town they work in. Wineries can stay open as late as bars. Hard seltzer now falls under the beer definition, so retailers will pay a lower tax to sell them. Businesses can sell out-of-state beers, own off-site retail locations, and sell ready-to-serve cocktails on site. Senator Paff says organizations like City Brewery in La Crosse vouched for many of these changes so they can be more innovative with how they sell their products. One other major change in here, special event venues called wedding barns can serve alcohol without a license 6 times a year. Anything over that, and they'll need a license.
I want to make sure they can continue to grow, but I also think that if they have more than 7 events per calendar year, that they, like any other banquet or restaurant or tavern, should obtain a license.
Paff says no one is thrilled with every aspect of this new law, but it's still a win-win to modernize the alcohol industry across Wisconsin. Not too bad of a winter temperature. I mean, because things could be a lot worse.
Oh, can they?
Oh, yes, they
looking
could.
forward to that.
I mean, like you said, it was a win-win. Not quite
She
a
has
win-win.
no idea what's coming.
I guess
No,
not.
you can put a negative in front of some of these temperatures, and then we'll start talking about the cold temperatures. But overall, it was colder than we've had recently today with the cloud cover, at least in the morning hours. High temperatures were actually a little bit below average today for the first time in quite a while, but we still got up to around freezing. Current temperatures right now, overall, not too bad. We've actually come up a couple degrees because we lost the cloud cover and had that southwest wind pick up. And if you zoom in, you can see overall we're a little bit warmer than we were. 2 to 3 degrees, pretty much common across the area because we do have a front that's kind of swinging through. That has allowed the temperatures to warm up ahead of it. We'll start seeing the winds now behind it later tonight start picking up, but out of the northwest direction, and that'll be coming through. Otherwise, just some cloud cover, high cloud cover. There's a little bit lower cloud cover as you go further north towards Ladysmith, but otherwise most areas are just seeing high cloud cover. Look at the wind chill just getting down to the teens, upper single digits as we wake up. Once again with that northwest wind, so you'll see that, feel that tomorrow morning. The same story will be for Eau Claire. The wind chill gets a little bit below 10 for a time until the winds start decreasing in the afternoon. Overall high temperatures tomorrow, pretty similar to what we're going to see today. So you'll need the winter gear tomorrow, but you're not going to need it much longer this week. And I'll break down what I mean later in the broadcast.
Ooh,
all right.
Exciting.
Thanks, Greg.
Well, as we know, it's wintertime, so that means ice fishing season is right around the corner. Although there isn't much ice yet, the Ace Hardware Sports Department and the DNR are preparing fishermen to be safe on the ice. Casey Cumberland, the sport department lead at Ace, says before going out, ice fishers should know how much ice is on the lake or other bodies of water. He recommends only going out if there's 4 inches or more of ice. He says nobody should go out on bodies of water alone and to use the buddy system. He shows what tools you can use in case you fall in.
There's a few different tools you can use. These are one that you go around your neck like this. If you ever were to fall in, they come out like this. You can get your way out of the ice. This is an ice spud. It's a big heavy bar, and you use that when you're walking. Use that, kind of give it the business. You want to give it 3, 4 before you don't want it to go through, then you should be safe to use.
Cumberland says you should also wear a flotation jacket, which are good in the water for up to 3 hours.
The Chabad Jewish Center in Northeast Iowa held a public Hanukkah menorah lighting event with a massive 10-foot menorah at Cameron Park in La Crosse's downtown.
For the 8 days of Hanukkah, members of the Jewish Center will be visiting different cities to light a menorah. News 8 Now's Shaquille Davis joins us now with the latest. Shaquille?
Ken, Emily, with the rise of anti-Semitism in the world, some members of the Jewish community are choosing to celebrate their identity this Hanukkah with more confidence and appreciation. One of the many reasons for this menorah lighting.
Now the message of Hanukkah is more relevant than ever.
That message that Rabbi Aaron Schmel is speaking of in his mind is that the Jewish community should not hide when faced with adversity.
Some people tend to hide in hiding, and the message of Hanukkah is to come out and spread the light, and the light will automatically push away, dispel the darkness.
Schmel says this way of spreading positivity is nothing new.
Menorah lighting has been done. It's been done the last 20 years all over the world, basically, in 25,000 places in the world.
Those that attend these lightings will be able to eat traditional Jewish food, dance to music, and even witness a juggling fire show. Schmel feels that everyone who comes out is doing a big service to the Jewish community in light of the war in Gaza. He uses one word to describe those individuals that show in-person support.
He's a hero. He's a lamplighter because he shows that he's not gonna, not gonna give in to the darkness. He's not gonna hide. He's gonna stand strong and tall for what's right and true.
Now, Rabbi Schmel and his followers will continue their quest to dispel that darkness when they venture out to Cedar Rapids, Iowa tomorrow night for another menorah lighting. Ken, Emily?
All right, Shaq.
Thank you.
Very much.
Well, next summer, the Deke Slayton Airfest returns to La Crosse, and this year's special guests are the pilots in blue and gold, the Blue Angels. The Blue Angels are a group of pilots from the U.S. Navy and Marine Corps. They travel the country and perform demonstrations that showcase the skills of Navy and Marine Corps pilots. The advanced team for the Blue Angels arrived at the La Crosse Airport today to scope out the area for next year's air show. One of the pilots say this preparation time is key to the success of the team.
So that's kind of a big reason why we come out here, is you can kind of glean a lot from all the major mapping systems out there, but seeing it real time is important. So we bring back all of our knowledge to the team so that they can kind of have an idea of what to expect for the air show.
Now, the last time the Blue Angels were in La Crosse was in 2021. The Deke Slayton Airfest is the weekend of June 15th next year.
Still tonight, a powerful bond out in Westby.
A conversation 3 decades ago continues to inspire our latest top-notch teacher.
When does a credit union become more than a credit union? Maybe it starts simple, getting you in a vehicle that's safe and reliable for your daily trips. Or maybe it's getting your dream vehicle for weekend adventures to remember. Whatever your vehicle needs are, Altra is ready to go the extra mile. With professional loan experts, an easy application, and no payments for 90 days. Apply today at drivealtra.org. Altra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburger's cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love.
And our thick and creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day.
All day.
All day, every day.
Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners.
Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's.
Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or just in time for the holidays, get $4,000 purchase cash on select 2023 Sierra models. Plus, current eligible GMC owners get an additional $2,500 purchase allowance. We are professional grade. GMC.
Top Notch Teacher is sponsored by Viterbo University.
Well, about 3 decades in special education has taught one Westby educator quite a bit, and over the years, it's left a special bond with her students. Let's introduce you to this month's Top Notch Teacher.
Gina Dahl thought she'd be an elementary teacher when she was first going through school, but a college experience with Special Olympics put her on a slightly different course.
And I found out how wonderful the athletes were and what a wonderful thing that was. And from there, my love of special education kind of grew from that.
And for 3 decades, she's been a valuable resource for those who need a little extra helping hand.
I mainly work with kids with learning disabilities in like reading or math or writing. And then I also work with some of the intellectual disabilities.
Most of her day is spent in other teachers' classrooms, bouncing ideas off colleagues to make the most of each lesson plan.
At the end of the day, we have a study hall in where I help the kids do some of the work and give them strategies to figure out how to do it better.
Dahl says in education, there's sometimes too much focus on weaknesses. Since day one, she's wanted to help her students know their strengths.
I have students that have been very successful, some that have given me much inspiration to continue on and show that I did make a difference.
For parents like Holly Satona, Dahl's mindset makes that difference every day.
When you're told your child's terminal, you don't think of a future, but Gina gave me that extra little hope that kind of pushed me through to see a brighter future for him.
And if her students can see a brighter future for themselves, for Dahl, every day is worth it.
One of the students told me he learned that his life wasn't doomed. If I can teach another kid that their life isn't doomed, that's my goal. I want them to realize they can do whatever they want and succeed. Just because you have a disability doesn't mean you can't succeed.
A powerful message and a humble spirit from Dahl, too. She says she was actually surprised at her nomination because she felt so many other educators do just as good a job as she does.
Oh, no, well deserved.
Yeah,
doing
for sure.
good work right there. Well, still ahead, the demand for electric vehicles continues to grow. But even with improvement to their batteries, some potential buyers worry about how far they can travel on a single charge.
And the current snow depth looks pretty bleak across most of the central part of the country. Unfortunately, we're not going to be adding to that. We'll probably lose more. I'll break down how warm those temperatures will get for the later half of this week, as well as if there is any rain or snow up in the forecast. All that coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
"30 years ago, it was my job to convince people to buy overpriced stuff they couldn't afford, they didn't want, and they didn't even need. Well, after doing that for 2 years, I decided people need to be informed, not convinced. So don't you think it's time to discover Firefighters Credit Union, where you can be informed and not convinced?
'Cause everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
Are your old drafty windows stealing your comfort and money? With your home improvement company, you get custom-built, energy-efficient windows direct from the factory and with a lifetime warranty. Call today and save with buy 2 windows and get 2 windows free. Twice the windows at half the cost. And no interest, no payments, and nothing down until 2025. Great financing to fit your budget. Get your windows installed in as little as 1 day. Your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
For over 30 years, Habitat for Humanity of the Greater La Crosse region has brought people together to provide affordable housing opportunities and create a community where all feel they belong. Our Team Habitat experts can help find a path to home ownership, build homes, make critical repairs, renew the environment, and reuse furniture, building materials, and more at the Restore. Find out what Team Habitat can do for you. Visit habitatlacrosse.org.
Papa Murphy's presents How to Change the Way You Pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Right now, get the chicken garlic pizza for just $11.99 at papamurphys.com.
It's time to light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Get our best offers and choose from a huge selection of Ford F-150 trucks with the capability, convenience, and technology to help bring us together. Wow. Discover how Ford F-150 can make the holidays bright. Now get a 2023 Ford F-150 XLT with 3.9% financing for 60 months, plus up to $3,500 in total savings, only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Energy-efficient windows with beautiful new wood trim installed by skilled carpenters. Contact the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate. High quality at lower price.
The batteries in electric cars have improved over the years, allowing drivers to travel further on a single charge.
But a new study shows the distance can vary quite dramatically.
The EPA calculates an electric vehicle's range per charge for driving in the city and on the highway. But research at Consumer Reports shows the range for EVs on highways can be higher than the EPA number. For example, the Ford Mustang Mach-E got 29 more miles than its EPA listing. The 2022 Hyundai Ioniq 6 was about the same, but EV range can fall as conditions change.
The results were the temperature outside is a huge one. You can see up to a 30% drop if you drive in cold temperatures as opposed to, during the summertime. But then also traffic, even the tire pressure matters.
All things EV drivers must factor in to make sure they reach that next charge. Of course, it's going to get a lot colder in this area, so that's going to be definitely top of mind. Infrastructure as well, still making its way slowly across this region and the nation at large. So a long-term issue for sure.
Yes, definitely.
All right, let's get the latest from Greg on the weather front.
Well, unfortunately, we're going to take a long time till we get some snowpack here because right now it's just not looking that promising. For the rest of the week, it's really typical. We're going to see typical conditions tomorrow and Wednesday, a little warmer Wednesday. 40s come back for Thursday and Friday, maybe a 52 there. A little cooler Saturday and Sunday, but still not too bad. And then the only chance really in this 8-day forecast, Friday, late Friday, Friday night for some showers. Even that's a pretty low chance right now at this point. Next week, as we approach then the weekend of before Christmas, dry conditions continue. Upper 30s, low 40s. It may even be warmer than that, but that's kind of what's going on right now. There are some signs we might have a system by the end of next week that could be colder, but it's a lot of determination if it's going to be rain or snow. So white Christmas doesn't look that good. And if you look all the way out to the first of the year, the big picture, all you see is a lot of red up there and very little dry conditions too, all the way as we get 4 weeks out. So the promising to see cooler temperatures, more snow or rain, is not there. It's not a real high probability. In the meantime, tonight we have that front coming due, so you'll have that northwest wind pick up in the morning, but it'll start to decrease in the afternoon with plenty of sun. Still, the temperature won't budge much from today just because of those winds. Then in the afternoon, we'll see a system pass to the south, one to the north, but this is really just going to provide cloud cover for the late afternoon, evenings through tomorrow night. But the winds will start to drop down, so we shouldn't see that. You can see there's a few flakes up there, but otherwise not expecting much. Now, coming to Wednesday night, Thursday, we do have the showers. These are the Geminis. These are the best ones of the year, typically because you get the rate about 120, which is really high. Right now, it looks like Wednesday night is going to be the best shot. I think we might have cloud cover coming factor that. So something to keep in mind if you're trying to view this is lay down your back, look up, look to the south, and especially get away from light pollution. You should have some opportunities to see that. If we do look at cloud cover, here's your cloud cover coming through tomorrow night as we go into Wednesday, and then Wednesday night, clear skies right now. So that does look like a good opportunity to see it, because by the time we get to Thursday, we're going to start seeing another system lift north here that may provide some more cloud cover going. In fact, the Friday system we talked about, that's a piece of it coming from the south and a front to the north. Combine these two, we might see a chance for a shower Friday night. It's still very low and it doesn't last that long, but that's probably our best shot as we go through, because next week, really the pattern continues that we don't see much moisture at all. Maybe a system coming through Tuesday, but that's just a front with not much moisture going with it. So overall temperatures, there's a lot of pink on this, and you're not going to see a lot of, pretty much not going away, maybe tempered down a little bit as we get towards the weekend, but still above average temperatures going through Sunday, and then even to next week, still going to be above average. So that's the one thing that we're going to notice. But for tonight, upper teens, low 20s, a little bit above where we should be. The winds will start picking up late, northwest winds. Tomorrow the winds will be breezy in the morning, so you might have a wind chill in the upper teens, low teens, upper single digits. But overall, we should be very similar with temperatures, with more sunshine than we've had with the cloud cover today. And then things get even better as we go Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, with a chance for maybe some 50s Thursday, depending on things play out. Your shower chance Friday night, and then going into the next week, we just drop back down to the 40s, and once again, that's still above average. So if you want the snow and cold, it's nowhere in the forecast right now.
All right. Thanks a lot, Greg. Coming up next in sports, the latest from Monday Night Football out in the Meadowlands. Packers in an absolute tight one against the Giants. Cade will be right back after this.
December is the most wonderful time of the year. It's a time to be merry, be joyful, and share with friends and family. Here at Maxwell White, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas, season's greetings, and a Happy New Year.
Don't let banking be stressful. Union State Bank is a family-owned bank at the forefront of technology. Our mobile app lets you manage your finances on your time. Deposit a check, pay bills, manage your debit card, transfer funds, and receive real-time alerts. We bring banking to the palm of your hand so you can easily track your account wherever life takes you. At one of our locations or on the go, Union State Bank puts you first.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
It's time to light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Get our best offers and choose from a huge selection of Ford F-150 trucks with the capability, convenience, and technology to help bring us together. Discover how Ford F-150 can make the holidays bright. Now get a 2023 Ford F-150 XLT with 3.9% financing for 60 months, plus up to $3,500 in total savings, only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Cade Overton.
Welcome to News 8 Sports. I'm Cade Overton, and we've got some Monday Night Football. The Packers on the road taking on the New York Giants. Now, this game has been wild. Packers led at 10-7 at the half, but the Giants would dominate the second half, scoring 2 touchdowns, taking the lead. Late in the fourth, Jordan Love completes a go-ahead touchdown to Malik Heath, but then the Giants, with just under a minute to go, would come all the way down the field and make the field goal to end the game. So it says 22-21, but it should be 24-22. Giants win, and that's the final. All right, going to yesterday. For the Vikings, it was the return of Justin Jefferson, but things wouldn't last long. First half, 3rd and 4 for the Vikes. Dobbs over the middle, and Jefferson gets crunched. He would leave the game with what was said to be a chest injury, but Minnesota optimistic he'll be back next week. And the rest of the game, it was ugly. Raiders in the red zone. Hunter Renfrow makes the catch, but he's going to fumble, and the Vikings recover, so they remain scoreless. And then Minnesota backup Nick Mullins enters the game, and on 3rd and 6, finds the rookie Jordan Addison, and Addison makes it all the way to the 20. That would lead to a Greg Joseph 36-yard field goal. And with 1:57, We have points. Raiders with another chance, but on their first play, Ivan Pace Jr. picks it off, and that would be the game. It wasn't pretty, but the win keeps the Vikings as the 6th seed in the playoff picture and just 2 wins behind Detroit. Next up for the Vikings on Saturday. Yes, Saturday. 3 NFL games this Saturday, including the Vikings and the Bengals at noon. All right, over the weekend, the Wisconsin Badger volleyball team clinched their spot in the national semifinals. They took down Oregon 3-1 on Saturday night in front of a sold-out Wisconsin Fieldhouse, and the team played some of their best volleyball of the season. They played all of their tournament games at home, and the Badger fans didn't disappoint.
Oh my gosh, it's the best thing ever. I think the Fieldhouse is the best place to play at. Even when I was at a different school, I was like, this is my favorite place to play at. Just because of the energy. Everyone is always engaged every point, and they just love seeing some good volleyball. And so to just kind of feel that behind you is like no other.
All right, but now they'll leave the comfort of the Fieldhouse in Madison and make their way to Tampa Bay. Wisconsin versus Texas Thursday night. If the Badgers win, they'll have either Nebraska or Pittsburgh in the national finals. All right, NBA Bucks back in action tonight after the weekend off, hosting the Bulls. Tie game with 3 seconds to go. Dame from half court. No good. We're going to overtime, but in overtime, the Bucks would take over. Chris Middleton, mid-range, knocks it down. Bucks in the lead. One last chance for the Bulls. White's three-pointer, no good, and the Bucks hold on for the win, 133-129 in overtime. And the first-place Timberwolves taking on the Pelicans first half. It was a big night for Zion Williamson. Turns the corner, throws it down. He finished with 36 points. Second quarter, tied at 36. Check out Naz Reid. Goes off the corner, off the glass and in. Wolves lead. Third quarter coming to a close, and Jordan McLaughlin from half court nails it. Minnesota down just 4, but the Pelicans would catch fire in the fourth. Brandon Ingram pull-up jumper, count it, plus the foul. Timberwolves fall on this one, 121-107. All right, so I wasn't able to see that end of the Packers game. I think Ken was watching it, and tough.
I mean, it was very difficult, very difficult. I think I speak for a lot of Packer fans out there when I say we're devastated. I'm kidding. It's not that bad. But losing to the Giants is pretty bad.
Just the roller coaster of emotions there from having what was an ugly game to come back and take the lead. And then for ultimately the Giants to come back and end it. Tough loss. Rob Schiff will be in tomorrow for more on the Packers. That's all for sports. More news after the break.
Menards has everything you need to power through the cold. Check out our great selection of Masterforce outdoor power equipment, like this 20-volt cordless snow shovel. It's powerful, efficient, and easy to use. Get yours now for $179.99. Clearing up snow has never been easier with the Masterforce 80-volt cordless snow blower. Its brushless motor is perfect for tackling the toughest winter conditions. An 80-volt cordless snow blower is available for $589.99. Plus, a Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
Find the Ram you're looking for at Pischke Motors in West Salem or Pischke Motors in La Crosse.
Stop in now during the Wrap Up the Year sales event to get 0% financing for 72 months on a new 2023 Ram Bighorn. You'll find all of the power you've come to expect from Ram, and the Bighorn will keep you comfortable and connected while you drive. Stop in now because this offer ends January 2nd.
Start your search at Pischke.com and then drive away in your new Ram.
Our hearing connects us with people, and when that bridge is broken, our job is to help people with that hearing loss and reconnect them back with their lives again. We really feel that better hearing is a better life.
Happy holidays from everyone at Better Hearing Center.
Introducing Ultimate Precision LLC, your trusted partner for precision craftsmanship. From interior to exterior, our expert painters bring life to your vision with impeccable precision. Our masonry and building restoration team breathes new life into the old, preserving history for generations to come. We're the masters of tuck pointing, securing your structure's integrity one brick at a time. Ultimate Precision LLC, where craftsmanship meets perfection. We're here to deliver the ultimate precision.
My doctor says I need an MRI. But where do I go? They're so expensive.
Sensible MRI costs a few hundred, not thousands. You could fill your fridge for a year with what you save. We can get you in the next day. Think of what you could do with the time you'd save. What do you have to lose? At Sensible MRI, you choose the time, you save the money, and you rest easy having your doctor refer you to Sensible MRI.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, the holidays are here, and that can pose some challenges for people, especially our older neighbors.
One group in Minneapolis is working to help seniors carry on their holiday traditions.
Hi! Merry Christmas!
Caitlin McDaniel walked in wearing her Santa hat, and it didn't take long for Dick and Marianne Newman to get in the spirit as well.
There you go.
This visit is a part of Santa's Senior Helpers, help the Newmans gladly accept now that they're in their 90s.
We don't drive. We have walkers. We've slowed down at our age.
Caitlin's here for 2 holiday tasks, addressing the Christmas cards that Marianne sends to every person in their living facility, and baking a fruitcake, which is really more of Dick's holiday tradition.
I used to buy a tin, had 3-pound loaf of it, and that would last until the 4th of July.
Senior helpers visit the Newmans 3 days a week doing various household chores. The agency has 25 caregivers for their clients around the metro area.
Our goal is really to increase the quality of life of people as they age. When it comes to the holidays, quality of life means, being able to carry on traditions.
I don't have to go to assisted care now. I don't want that. But we do like this level of having help.
And thanks to their senior helper,
looks like they got things under control.
The final product's ready to come out of the oven.
I think we got it.
The Newmans can focus on what matters most to them, quality time with family.
I don't think anybody should be ignored.
I love it.
A 3-pound fruitcake.
Yeah, how about that, right?
Are you a fruitcake fan?
I don't think I've ever had fruitcake once in my life.
We'll change that this Christmas. All right. Well, we'll have another look at your forecast after this.
Toyotathon is on. Time to make the holidays picture perfect with a new Toyota. We're going to need a bigger tree.
Get 3.99% APR plus $1,000 cash back on Tacoma when you finance through Toyota Financial Services. Toyota, let's go places.
Pivot! Shut up! Pivot! Shut up! Shut up! Pivot! Shut up! Pivot! Shut up! Pivot! Shut up! Okay, hold on. I don't think it's gonna pivot anymore.
Guys, just like pivoting from cooling to heating season, it's a difficult adjustment.
Pivot into winter, called GNT.
Pivot! Shut up!
On GNT.
For the best heating and air conditioning, guaranteed.
Are you ready to get more from your checking account? Ultra's A+ accounts are built with more in mind. More ways to stay connected to your finances with online and mobile banking. More secure ways to pay with contactless debit cards and mobile wallet, so you can make purchases without slowing down. More money in your pocket with better rates, no minimum balance, and no monthly fees. Open your account online and start getting more from your checking account. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Here we go. I knew I could do it. I just had to take the first step.
Hey, how's it going? Marcus, my boy. Welcome to my humble abode. Nice to meet you.
When Marcus came to my door, it was my chance to give someone a safe place to stay for a little while.
When you open your heart and home through foster parenting, you're helping the teen write new chapters, which can positively impact the teen for the rest of their life.
Be part of the story.
For more information about becoming a foster parent, contact Children's Wisconsin.
Everything is getting smarter. Good thing your Touchstone Energy Cooperative has the knowledge and expertise to help you make smarter, work harder. Today, there are more ways than ever to make your world more energy efficient, and we can show you how. Take the next step to go electric and put the power of your co-op to work for you. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Toyotathon is on. Make your holidays a little more magical with a new Toyota. Come in today.
Get $1,000 cash back on your favorite models when you finance through Toyota Financial Services. Toyota, let's go places.
Morning too, it'll be 32, which is about kind of where we were today. Same story for Eau Claire too as we zoom in. More sun, the wind in the morning, but it will start to decrease in the afternoon. It's still pretty comparable to what we had, which is below average, but that'll quickly change because our temperature is going to climb near average Wednesday and then well above the last 2 days of the week. And as you look at the all-day forecast, you want snow and cold, it's not there.
It's not coming.
Not yet.
Thanks for joining us.
And we'll see you tomorrow.